Cheers, legend. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. I'm coming from the most uncomfortable seat in the world. So, yeah, I'm still in the hotel next morning after the big Metallica gig. I was going to do a stream last night, but yeah, just the layout in this room, the chair especially, it's just like so shit. Like just everything about the room. The bed's at a real awkward height, like it's too high. The chair's too high, and it's like made for someone that's like about 30 kilos. It's like this tiny little seat that you know to put your legs in because it's high. It's just so awkward. Like I'm sitting half with my leg up on the bed, and like, oh, it's just so uncomfortable. So yeah, when I come home last night, I was like, I'm not in the mood for this. But yeah, I wanted to do another stream before I left, especially because I've got a few beers and don't want to carry them all around. Um, yeah, in the shower, don't even get me started on that. The shower and the toilet are in the same thing. And to get into the shower, it's that narrow. You have to turn on your side and sort of like glide in there. It's definitely a room that's made for like Asian students, I think. Not a big burly Aussie guy like me. Anyway, let's get into it. Cheers, Drewy. Good to see you, bro. So yeah, I'm probably going to head home lunchtime today. So I'll be home early afternoon, I'd say. I've been up since about probably 8 o'clock or so. I went to bed pretty late last night. Like the gig went real late. And then I went and got a feed afterwards. And by the time I got home, it was like 1 o'clock. But yeah, we're coming at you with the Franziskaner. I've had these before. I think I've had both of them. But yeah, for a long time. So yeah, we'll see how we go. We've got the other. So this is the OG, I think, known as the Weiss or the Hefeweizen. And this one is the Dunkel. Hopefully the stream's working all right. Looks like it is. Wouldn't be surprised if I had internet issues as well, just to match everything else. But it's been a good weekend. It's just the sort of room you definitely get what you pay for. But yeah, in all honesty, I think they charge too much. Like I even had to go ask for my own teas and coffees, and couldn't even get a glass for the room. I had to go down to the nearest like bottle shop and get a glass just up to use. So we'll go the OG first, and that is always hard to find the percentages. Just make it easy, would you? I can't find it anywhere. 5%. It's on the back. Let's get into it. Hair of the dog. So yeah, last night's gig was sick as. I'll probably get asked who was better, Oasis or Metallica, but yeah, I'd both have them on a par. They were both acceptable. Metallica sound more, I don't know, they're just loud and sound real professional. Been doing it for years. But I thought Oasis, especially considering they've been out of the game for yonks, just sounded real professional and yeah, I don't know, like really good. Yeah, pours like a burnt orange. It's got a very tight knit head, about 3 finger. Looks really good. I'd say cloudy appearance. Probably medium body. We'll go with. And yeah, if anyone's there, just leave a comment in the chat just so I know that it's actually working. So yeah, huge banana. I'm actually getting like a white grape character. It's got, yeah, a little bit of spice, like maybe some pepper, some clove. Definitely has that, yeah, like wheaty, like yeasty quality. It's funny with like wheat beers how they've been brewed for so long, and that's what hazies look like these days. Everyone went crazy for hazies when they come on. It's like, it just looks like a wheat beer. I love with wheats when you get that like bubble gum yeast character, like a blueberry sort of touch. When you get that with like the strong banana and clove, it's, yeah, and it's like bready. You can't beat them. So apparently I think this is Paul from Rate My Beer. I think this is his favourite beer. Always hear him banging on about it. And when I seen these two in the bottle shop, they were at Carlin Cellars. I sent him a photo and said, "Oh, which one should I get? Which one's your favourite?" And he said, "Yeah, this one is." But I'm like, "Oh, I might just get both anyway." So cheers, guys. I'm going in. Apparently, Metallica has like a pop up shop in Fitzroy somewhere. I was considering going there, but yeah, I just don't think I've got the money to be splashing on merch. So I'll see what happens. I'll check the bank account before I leave and maybe make a trip. I mean, even if I could get something simple like I don't know, a cap or a, like I don't know what else they'd have. Just a cheap T-shirt or something. It was just too hectic after the gig, like trying to look for anything. It's pretty funny. At one stage, I sacrificed missing a few songs just to go outside of the venue. I went. There's a new craft bar gates. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm sick of paying like massive money for shit beers or mid-strength spirits. I'm gonna go get some craft beer and pay like, yeah, half the price, and I'll just sacrifice a few songs and go have a quick few." So yeah, um, Moondog have opened up a venue in Docklands, which is right across from Marvel Stadium. So it only took me about a minute or two to leave the gate and go in there. And I ended up getting stuck talking to these dudes. They were real good blokes. Like, we've added each other on Facebook and that. Like, probably going to catch up down the track. So shout out to those boys if they're about. Yeah, one of them was a country lad like me, lives sort of not far from where I live in the north, like right into his farming and stuff. And then the other guy was a city fella, but he was like a Melbourne supporter. So it was sort of like it was meant to be. And yeah, we just got on real well. And they were going, "Oh, just sneak us into the gig. It'll be awesome." I'm like, "There's no chance of you getting in. The security is insane." And anyway, yeah, I reckon by the time I had a couple of beers with them and finished talking and shit, I was like, "Fuck, I've probably missed about three songs." So yeah, I quickly smashed the last of my second beer and then yeah, went storming back in. Um, and then I looked at the songs I missed. I think Unforgiven was one of them. I missed the medley. They played the Living End, but I did hear that coming back in. And then yeah, I think the other one was a new song, so it didn't really worry me too much. But they didn't play Fade to Black. It's like, oh man, it's like my favourite song. They played it in Perth, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, they were really good. I've definitely got to go see them again. I feel like they'll be back in a year or two. They looked like they actually were like they having a lot of fun while they're playing. I know James battles a lot of like depression and stuff. So yeah, I feel like that's his escape when he gets on stage. He's in his element, sort of thing. So anyone out there, say hello in the chat. I'm concerned that the stream's not working. It's weird. Jeez, it looks good. So yeah, Paul, if you end up watching any of this back, brother, this is a good beer. It's a bit more subdued compared to some of the other German wheat beers, but it's really well balanced. It's definitely, you could smash it all day. So yeah, it's approaching checkout time. I hope it's not one of those places where they're like right on it, like kicking you out right on time. It's good when they're sort of relaxed and you stroll down there like about 45 minutes after checkout and they're like, oh, no worries. Yeah, boy. So yeah, there was always the thought of possibly kicking on somewhere today, but the hardest thing, like compared to last when I went to Oasis, I could kick on that next day because I didn't have to go back to work till afternoon the next day. But tomorrow I start at 4 a.m. So it's a different story. I definitely don't want to still be here like late afternoon. How's the keeping? Don't rush me. So yeah, it's just hit 10 o'clock now. Where are the people at? There's no one in the chat. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I've streamed too much lately and YouTube's like, nah, you need to wrap it up, buddy. You've had enough. Ah, there we go. I was wondering what was going on, Steve. It's like no interaction whatsoever. Yeah, unreal, bro. So good. A lot better than the seat I'm currently sitting on and the bed I slept in last night and the shower that I utilise. This room is poop. That was good, dude. They played for like fucking a good 2 hours or more. I sacrificed a few songs because Moondog has a brewery in Docklands now. I was like, I want to quickly check it out and get some decent beer for a decent price. So I was sick of paying. I was paying like $17 for bourbon, and I didn't even realize it was only 3%. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. And the beers were terrible, and they were like 13. I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to sacrifice a couple of songs. Let's hope it's not favorite songs. I'm going to quickly scoot over to Moondog and see what they got over there. And of course, over there, the one beer I wanted was off. They'd finished it. It was like a hoppy West Coast IPA. All the beers were just Kool-Aid and shit. And I'm like, oh, well, it's still better than over in the stadium. So I got like an XBA and a stout, like big pours for like, I don't know, like $9 or something. So yeah, it was worth it. And I was hanging out with these random dudes that got on real well with them. They're like, oh, Parkway Drive, bro. It's like, oh, what's the song of Parkways that starts real awesome with the guitar? I'm like, every song. Cheers, Craig. Good to see you, brother. Good to see some people coming in now. I was slightly concerned there for a while. So yeah, just wrapping it up from the hotel this morning. Sort of trying to get an extra half hour or so out of my room. So yeah, it's checkout time right now, and I'm only be one of two. So yeah, I wanted to do these Franziskaner before I left because they're bottles and I don't want to carry them around. Cheers, boys. But yeah, good wheat beer. So yeah, Paul from Rate My Beer. This is his favourite beer, and I've seen it in Carwin Cellars yesterday. I'm like, oh, I've got to get it and try it. Give him a little shout out, the lad. Yeah, it was a bit of a battle. I'm gonna go get it checked out, dude. Like, as I said, I don't normally have any pain. If I do, it's like I have little niggling things and then I get over them. But this is just like gone on and on and on. I don't know what's going on. Like even yeah, this bed was real high. That was annoying me just getting in and out of it. Um, and I had to keep pissing last night. I'm like, and then yeah, just like the shower, like the shower, bro. If you're like pretty much the seat I'm sitting on or the shower, they're made for like 30-kilo Asian female students. The seat I'm on is the most uncomfortable seat I've ever sat on. And the shower, bro, it's a shower and a toilet in one. It's like the gap to get into the shower. I had to like turn sideways and like fucking just scoot in there. I'm like, this is fucked. Surely this can't be passed in like quality, like health and safety regulations. Cheers, Drewy. I said g'day to you before, but you probably weren't here. Hope you're well, dude. I'm probably be in Melbourne till like lunchtime, and then I'll head home. So I'll be home early afternoon. If I can sort of stream somewhere before I get home, I still will. I wish I could sort of just kick on here, but it's checkout time, and I've had one beer or two, and I'm trying to be quiet. I can hear them. I'm just waiting for that knock. The amount of comments I got on my Parkway hoodie last night. oh, did you go to that gig? It would have been sick as. Or, oh, I was at that gig. It was the best night of my life. And I even met the admin for Parkway Drive. She's like, yeah, I'm going. I got a free ticket for this and free ticket for that, and I've got it. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I go, I'm not even part of this Facebook group. She's like, oh, you got to join right now. So yeah, I got to check that out in the morning. But yeah, it's certainly not as easy when you get a bit older doing all this shit. I'm glad, like, yes, I missed the previous acts, but I'm not regretting it at all because Metallica played for so long, and I was just like so sore and so knackered, and just yeah, I don't know, just I was glad I did what I did and got there late because yeah, I feel shit house this morning as it is. I would have felt so much worse. Nah, then they'll come in. They'll want to play. Yeah, I knew what I was getting into, dude. I've stayed here before, but you sort of take a chance with the rooms. It's like sometimes rooms can be. I remember one time I paid $100 and I was in this corner suite by myself, and it was like overlooking the pool, and it had like a balcony like with the deck thing and all these sun chairs and that. The same hotel I'm in now, and now it's just this little Asian apartment. Everything's fucked. Yeah, unfortunately, dude, I missed the cover, but it was The Living End, Prisoner of Society. It's like, I could hear it though. I was either going to I think I was coming back from Moondog, and I could hear, I'm like, is that The Living End? I'm like, fuck. But yeah, I missed The Unforgiven, and I missed, what's the one? Doo-doo-doo, 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 doo-doo-doo. The one that got away, or what's it called? Fuck, I can't remember. I think you probably know what I mean. I missed that. I missed The Unforgiven. I missed the new song just because I had to sacrifice a couple of songs for some better beers. Oh, I can't remember that song now. It's going to kill me. How good was like, yeah, One and Master of Puppets, and when they finished, they sort of finished abruptly. I was expecting it to like all these people started walking out, and then other people was sort of stood there waiting to hear more. It was real confusing. They were like just fucking around heaps at the end. They're going, "Ah, Melbourne, man," like just like running around the stage, and it was pretty funny. One guy set up he had a guitar and an amp. He was halfway down that laneway going back towards the city from the stadium, and like I don't know, it was sort of a shit place to be because he was making people having to like they'd be walking along and then they had to stop and merge in, and it just made it even more congested. He was playing like he played a couple of Metallica songs I heard, but then he's busting out like Pantera, and I'm like, come on, man, if you're gonna if you're gonna fuck around with the fucking logistics of this concert, at least just play Metallica tunes. So that's that one. Should I take the risk and go for the next? Yes. As long as I'm down there before 10:30, I think I should be right. Sorry, guys, I slept in. So this is the Dunkel. See, I even thought about possibly going a brew dog because sometimes they can have some really good limiteds on. Another one I thought of is maybe Hawkers, but I don't know. They're probably not open till like late afternoon or some shit. Because Hawkers have a lot of beers I want to try. Yeah, how shit's the lighting in here as well? I fucked around with it for ages trying to get it right, and it's terrible. But yeah, this one, it's got that really awesome tight knit head again. It's about fucking 4 finger. That sounds filthy because I said the F bomb before it. Color's like a dark amber. So yeah, you generally expect pretty dark with the Dunkel. Medium body again. I just love that frothy head. It's very enjoyable. Yeah, it's probably sort of cloudy as well in the appearance. Let's go a whiff. Cheers, Joe. I'm drinking beers down your alley, brother. I mean, I love these type of beers as well, but I know they're in your wheelhouse. Yeah. So yeah, I ended up just getting both those beers when I sent you that message. I sent you a message and I sent Paul a message. So you're getting like it's like a slight toffee note. I feel like with these beers, yeah, they're a bit like they're mellow compared to others, but like good balance. It's not like complex. You're not getting huge notes and punchy sort of character like you do with some of the German beers, but it's all well brewed, well executed, well balanced. What's your fave out of these two, dude? And yeah, hit the like button too, peeps. We're finally getting some numbers in. I think the algorithm was working against me early. I've had a bit of trouble, to be honest, with YouTube lately. I may have tried to upload some shorts from the two concerts, so I think that hurt me. Um, Apparently, one of them had said that it was okay, but I went 3 seconds over a minute. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. It was Master of Puppets guitar solo, and I must have filmed it and then just stopped it whenever. And apparently, if it was under a minute, it would have been fine because it was a minute and like 3 seconds. I got screwed over. So yeah, I get like a toffee, maybe like a sort of like a brown bread. I'll get some like dried fruit as well. Like maybe like some raisin, maybe like a dried stone fruit or something like some apricot. It's got like a like a richness, a sweetness to it. Smells good. This is definitely. I mean, I love a Hallis, I love a Pills, but generally, when it comes to German beers, I'd seem to prefer the sort of darker ones. Like I love a Schwarzbier. I love like a Dunkel, a Bock, shit like that. Yeah, cool. So you're into both of them. Sweet. What's a case of it go for? Should be pretty expensive. Anyway, going in for this one. Cheers, boys and girls. Let's hope I don't get in trouble with the housekeeping police. There's an area downstairs where you can hang out and plug the laptop in and all that sort of shit, but I don't think drinking down there would be encouraged. There's also a pool area, but it is currently like 10 degrees and raining. Fucking shit. Yeah, down in the city again, bro, for the Metallica concert last night. So I've done 2 of my bucket list bands now. I'm happy about that. And there is not one better than the other. They were both on a par, I reckon. Both very, very good. If I had the chance to see one again, though, I would say Metallica, just because I missed a couple of songs and because they got so many songs. I know that there'd be so many more that I could hear. Whereas Oasis, I pretty much heard most of their shit. I had to sacrifice a few tunes to go get beers at a venue where I didn't have to pay a kidney to get a watered down macro beer. Fuck, that's all right. That's good. Where the hell did you get that from? That's real good. There is no way in hell I've seen him that. I mean, that's going to sound dear to everyone else, but in Australia, that's cheap. I need to invest. They sure did, and here's what happened, Joey. I filmed the solo. I was down in the pit, but I was about halfway in, and I filmed the solo of it, dude. Put it up as a short on YouTube. Apparently, with shorts with music, you can't go over a minute without it being copyright. And I went for a minute and 2 seconds. So I got in trouble for that one. I was like, oh, shit. So, yeah, I've got some cool footage, but, yeah, every time I went to upload stuff, I've got fucked over. The photos turned out all right on Facebook, but, yeah, I just wasn't quite as close as I was at the Oasis gig. They didn't play Fade to Black. Like, I had to hear Fade to Black, Master of Puppets. They're probably my 2 faves, so at least I got to hear one of them. Yeah, so what they do is they'll pick out a band from the local area they're playing in and do a cover of the song. So in Melbourne, they did The Living Ends, Prisoner of Society, which was pretty cool. And then one thing that was awesome, James Hetfield went to Cherry Bars, like the Laneway, AC/DC Lane, and he went and took a photo of himself just going like that to the old Bon Scott statue. I'm like, that's fucking sick. Cool, dude. Is it- Yeah. It's just good. It's good. Yeah, they obviously don't have the angst that they once had, which it shows in their music and stuff and live. But I feel like because I'm live still after my checkout time, my internet's going to get fucked over. Anyway, yeah, they don't have the angst that they used to have, but they sound real professional. And I like the fact that, yeah, they're a bit older, so they've slowed down a bit. So every now and then you just hear that slight note that's not played right, or it's good. Just shows they're human. Yeah, it was unreal, Evie. I've had a great week, but yeah, I'm not looking forward to going back to a full week of work, especially mornings. It's gonna kill me. Yeah, a bit of that shit. Good old hotel internet just goes with everything else in this shithole I've stayed in. Someone's sending me a message. Yeah, I might have to wrap it up, I reckon. I want to keep going, but just it's struggling. Still holding on. Hit the old like, peeps. So yeah, we may come at you again at another location. Cheers, Jake. I've got to check out of my app and jump on. Who's on there, bro? My internet's clinging on for life. Yeah, I'll be around till about lunchtime, maybe, and then I'm going to head back. I have to work tomorrow morning early, so I'll be having a couple of beers today. But yeah, nothing like last time I was down. I'm assuming Harry's doing a stream with Get On My Ales. Yeah, I'm assuming that Harry and Jake, maybe Adam. Cheers, boys. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'll try find somewhere else where I can hang out. Petersham, Wickham up. Yeah, I can't believe that deal, dude. That's good. It's quite cheap. But yeah, these two WEISSBIERs. Cool, thanks, dude. That's probably what the dinging was on Facebook, or it would have been Harry and Jake sending me the link to their stream. Yeah, this is what's annoying. You sort of just you're chilling, you want to just kick on. It's like time constraints. I had to buy these two glasses, and now it's like I don't know what to do with them. I do have like a box with a couple of beers in it, so I'll just, as long as I don't have to walk too much, I'll be right. I don't want to be carrying shit around with a fucked knee, and yeah, by the time I got home last night, it was like I'd done so many Ks of walking, plus I had to stand on the on the train for 2.5 hours, and at the concert the whole time. It's like, yeah, you can only take so much. I went to Spaniel's Kebabs last night just because it was right near where I had to get off to come back to the hotel. It was actually a lot better. Um, I only went the first time when they just opened, and yeah, it was like they couldn't handle the demand, and the food was pretty average. But yeah, it was good last night. It's like, yeah, real big, real tasty, like heaps of like filling, but yeah, just a little messy. But yeah, if it's messy, it's normally good. So yeah, fan of both of them. Um, I sort of like them evenly. Normally, I'd probably lean more towards the Dunkel, but I don't think the Dunkel's got that big, sort of darker, rich, like toasty flavour that's like in your face. As I said, it's a bit more subdued and balanced, and I felt that with the WEISSBIER as well. So yeah, they're both. I don't know. They're both decent quality, but sort of on a par. I can't say one's better than the other. Yeah, happy to have tried them. They'd be, as far as the score goes, they'd probably be around the I don't know, like solid 4 or something like that. Hmm. I better get out of here and pack up and check out. So yeah, you might see me again, possibly on another stream or something of my own. But hit the like button, and yeah, I'll be home later tonight, so I might even do a review or something later on, or a hangout. But yeah, as I said, I can't really smash it up today because of well, I could now, but just not later on due to starting work so early. So thanks for the support, peeps. See you again soon.